We are back with another breakdown of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. We're going to be looking for dating and attraction insight. Now, if you and I have not met yet, my name is Troy, and I want to help you live a beautiful life and, more importantly, find that perfect dating relationship. I'm an author, speaker, and coach. And if you have not seen this show before, essentially there will be a line of single women who have a balloon. A man will come out, talk a little bit, introduce himself. If they like the guy's vibe, they will keep their balloon. If they're not into the guy, if they don't like what he's saying, they will pop the balloon. That's why it's a perfect example how to create initial attraction. I'm going to give you some deep insights. I have not watched this video. You and I are going to break it down live right now.
Yeah, selfie, 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 selfie. Young go, hey, young go, hey, young go, hey, young go.
When he comes around this corner, if he's your type, you're feeling him, outfit is on point, whatever, he says some good stuff that you love to hear, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's any red flags, she's already ready. She's ready to pop. Any red flags, anything you're not liking, go ahead and pop it. Let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy. Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
My name is Mawutin.
Awutin?
Mawutin.
Mawutin.
It's Yoruba.
Okay, and how old are you?
I'm 27 years old,
Okay.
and I also go by Moses.
Got it, okay.
It was given to me by a prophet 7 days after my birth.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So in this situation, do you prefer us to call you Moses?
Yeah.
Okay. And Moses, what do you do?
I am an aerospace engineer, and I'm also COO and co-founder of my own fitness tech startup that I'm building called FitKO. Well, I like to hit the gym, lift some weights. I'm also learning boxing, to help with my startup, and like biking, like video essays. I'm kind of nerdy like that, where I like video essays about psychology, philosophy, stuff like that. And then after I'm done with all my responsibilities, game for a little bit. Okay. Board games with some friends, family.
Oh, nice. And now what are some things you like?
I love that he has hobbies. As a man, you have to have shit you're into, unique things about you. And hobbies are a great fucking way to do that. It'll help you not have scarce energy. And that way, when you meet a woman you like, you're not like, oh, finally, something to make me happy. No, your fucking life should make you happy. Have so much dope shit going on that you don't necessarily even need her. She needs to feel that energy from you. So she almost feels lucky to get invited into your journey. Women want to join your journey, not be the sole thing that is your journey.
I really enjoy kindness, someone I can feel comfortable around, someone who doesn't take themselves too seriously, doesn't take life too seriously. And, we can build together and be, have passion, passion about our hobbies, our careers, and just be happy, passionate people together.
Okay.
Right.
Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers. Yeah. Guess I'd have to say kids, but not like a direct deal breaker. I'd prefer not.
Okay.
Only because I didn't really grow up. I didn't really grow up with little cousins, little sisters, so I feel like I'm not built for that.
You don't want kids at all? Or
I do want kids.
Okay, you just don't want to date someone with kids.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a preference for right now.
I see it a little in my future because right now I see myself, I'm like building my castle, before I bring my princess in,
Again, what do I always say? You have to be building your kingdom. Very powerful. Only thing that I want to be careful of is when he talked about kids, my mind started to feel like he doesn't want kids yet because he still is the kid. And I sense that's maybe what the females kind of sense. And notice how a couple of them pop their balloon. Doesn't mean that's necessarily true. As you truly start to step into your masculine frame, there's a confidence that starts to come through you. And then you truly build your kingdom. And I sense he's like right there. I love that he's got the hobbies dialed in. He's looking for positive energy, someone to join his journey, and he's building the kingdom. My man, fucking on it. Let's go.
So we did get a few pop balloons. Let's go on over to those ladies, see why they ended up popping. Okay.
I'm a cosmetologist and I do fitness on the side.
Oh, cool.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Well, I just waited a little bit just because I like to hear people out, but I do have 2 kids.
Obviously, you said the kids.
Yeah, not a deal breaker per se, but
Got it. But she's someone that's your type.
I'd say she's my type. She's very pretty. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's got a nice smile.
Thank you.
All right, let's go on to our next lady over here. Your name and age.
My name is Alexis. I'm 24.
And Alexis, what do you do?
I work for the state of Arizona.
Very cool. So obviously, I don't know if you noticed, we do got twins here. Did you notice that?
I noticed now.
Oh,
Sorry,
Okay.
a little slow sometimes.
And Alexis, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just not physically attracted. Like, you're very handsome, but
Don't worry,
yeah.
I'll hold on to that compliment for at least 10 years.
Okay.
And I know you said she's your type, and with them being twins, I don't know.
I mean, I don't think I'm into people, with their name starts with A.
Okay.
I'm completely joking.
No, I'm just
Okay.
That's like a joke.
Thank you. Let's go on to our next lady.
I'll tell you right now, he just needs to clean up his look a bit and his energy. Notice how he kind of has this like frame where he slumps over a little bit. They need to feel that alpha confident energy from you. So work on your posture a little bit, open up, project your voice a bit more, lose the fucking glasses, and this dude will fucking look totally different, sound totally different, and have a whole nother level of attraction he can enter into. And again, looks aren't everything. That's only a small part of the equation, actually. It's more your vibes. I would sense in general, this guy's not gonna have a problem meeting a woman at some point at all, because he has a vibe and he understands that.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
It's just the overall aesthetic. I just don't feel like it matched my vibe.
No.
So that's just it.
Oh,
Other than that.
I'm lactose intolerant, so we couldn't get along.
That's fine as well.
Is Aliyah, I'm saying that right? Is she someone that's your type?
I like bright colors. It really like pops.
Mhm.
So I'd say so.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
thank you.
Thank you. Let's go to our next lady here. Your name and age.
I'm Asia. I'm 25.
And Asia, what do you do?
I do modeling, content creation, and I work with the Black-owned brands.
Ooh.
Yes.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I love all your attributes, but just weren't my type.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Okay. What makes him not really your type?
I would say the aesthetic.
Aesthetic.
Yeah.
What is my aesthetic?
I was going to say
It's just not for me. I like the aesthetic. I like the shirt. I like how you put it all together, but I don't think it's for me.
Mm.
Yeah, it's just something.
something
I can't
about
put my finger on
something.
it.
Flat shoes.
That might be it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll wear high heels next time.
Please.
Yeah.
I'll enjoy that.
So what would you say is your aesthetic? Because you got that twice now. So they're
I
not
don't know.
feeling
I'm kind
it.
of a dork,
Okay.
but like an endearing dork.
Okay.
I can talk your head off about like some random topic.
Got it.
You know,
And,
I love women who are yappers. So that's my thing.
okay.
There's another one, right? About his look. And again, looks are not everything. But what I want you to think about is if you can control something, like if you can get in better shape, why not get in better shape? If you can help your look a little bit, help your look a little bit. The problem is a lot of guys go way too fucking far with that. Like they think it is the look and it's only a small sliver of it. It's again about the vibe. Like this dude, I'm telling you, we could sharpen his fucking vibe and he can make real strong, quick attraction because he's good off the top of his head. He seems comfortable talking to women and he's doing a good job at looking them in the eyes and like squaring up on them.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
It's the outfit. I'm just not
Right,
feeling
good.
it. And I don't know, the aesthetic too.
Mm.
Just not my type.
But isn't like aesthetic and
Like
outfit like
the-
the same thing?
I mean, like the whole video gaming and like.
Oh, I said that last. Dang, I should have
Yeah.
not said
Well,
that.
I mean, you said like.
After I'm done with my responsibilities.
Yeah,
as a
I'm
co-founder.
just not feeling it. It's not like I think it's just physically like attraction. Yeah.
I can't change that.
All right. You said next question on that last one. Is she your type?
I don't think anything in particular. I prefer kindness. I guess kindness is my type.
Sorry.
But
I'm just being honest. I mean,
Yeah, right. So he said kindness is his type. Nah, dude, she's being honest. That's actually what you want. Again, women will hammer out your beta bullshit. And so she hammered on his video game shit. And look, dude, I get it. Video games are fucking fun. But women don't like that shit, especially if it's an opportunity for you to waste time. Do you think a man who's on his purpose, who's building his actual fucking kingdom, has time to play video games? Maybe a sliver of it. But if they fucking sniff out that there's gonna be a day where they wake up and they look over at you and you're in your fucking pajamas, eating fucking potato chips, with some stains on your shirt, playing video games, they're fucking out, dude. So she's not being mean, she's being honest, and she's pushing out your beta bullshit. Take the feedback. She's teaching you how to learn to win, and that's a fucking gift. Take the gift.
Now, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm gonna be honest. I do see you like a brother and like a homeboy. I'm gonna be honest. And the type of person I am, I have big mama energy, and I'm a big dominant. And yeah.
I wish I understood what that meant. So
Basically, it's like I'm a person that like power, and I carry along like alpha men energy. I'm an alpha female that's also in tune with my divine feminine and masculine energy. So
I'm somehow more confused, but I like long explanations. You know, I like.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, there you go. There's a good example of an alpha female energy. And how do you create attraction with an alpha female? You have to be strong in your own masculine frame, because that allows her to relax and move into that feminine energy. So what she is sensing right now, I will have to be the lion in the relationship and you'll feel like my cub. And I don't like that. There's no sexual chemistry in that shit. Women will choose a man like that only if they've had a few heartbreaks from alpha males. They'll look for this beta type of dude who then kind of like be relaxed and dominate, because they know he ain't gonna break up with her. So rather give her some fucking vibe, some alpha energy. A woman needs to know that you get down, like you got your shit handled. That's actually attractive to them. But if you're like passive and submissive, like, oh, don't worry about me, I'm just the nice guy. Nice guys don't get the girl.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
So my name is Jairus Williams.
Jairus?
Jairus Williams.
Okay, and how old are you?
I'm 26.
26, and what do you do?
So I'm a Marine vet and I'm a Christian recording artist. I sing.
Thank you for your service.
Oh, thank you.
Well, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I love the water. I'm a water baby. So,
Okay.
I'm the only home birth out of all 8 children.
Wow.
So I love the water because I was born in the water. So
Okay.
I'm a little fishy, you know. I'm a little, you know what I mean?
Okay. And now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
She got to be God-fearing for sure. And she got to be kind. She got to be gentle. She got to be loving. And she also got to support her man in everything that he do, just like I'm going to support you in everything that you do.
Okay, let's just look at this. Look at the difference in energy. A man who knows what he wants. He's much more decisive. Even notice how he's standing, right? He's got this more open stance, a little more grounded. He's a former Marine, so he's been through some shit probably. So as a mature, maybe older man, that's one of the assets that you bring to relationship actually, is your grounded energy. So this guy's not even old. He's young, right? 26 years old, but he's been through enough stuff. You can just tell that he's grounded, and that creates attraction. It shows that dominant, more alpha type of energy.
Somebody who's not willing to listen, willing to learn, willing to grow in their relationship with God. I understand that some people may not know who God is or never have an experience with God. But if you're willing, like God expects us to be, I can rock with that.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
So
I think you're very handsome,
Sure.
you know, but it's just not really my type. But you're very handsome.
Okay.
And I love the words you spoke. So yeah.
Okay.
okay. And so what makes him not really your type?
I think maybe the girl, maybe that.
Oh, I'm from Texas, so that's how we get down. So.
It's nice though.
Oh, I appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Okay. And now, is she someone that's your type?
She's very beautiful. I don't really do a whole lot of approaching.
Okay.
So, not that I'm against it or anything like that, but she's definitely so like very, very beautiful. So
I found my balloon because, like my sister said, you're very handsome. You're, you know, very well put together. Thank you for your service, by the way.
well, thank you. I appreciate you.
It's just not like you're not bad looking. I'm just not like attractive.
Okay. That's fine.
I actually like the girls here, by the way.
Oh, I appreciate it. That's okay.
All right. So I know you said you don't do a lot of approaching, and they are sisters. So you said you.
Oh yeah, we definitely don't do that. I'm a man of God, so. Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't say you approach them both. I meant saying like they're twins.
Oh, okay, awesome, okay.
So I know you said she was, you know, she's beautiful, all that stuff. So
Absolutely.
is she someone that's your type as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Just wasn't approach.
Okay. Thank you. Let's go to our next lady here. Your name and age.
Alaya, and I'm 25.
Right. And
Hello.
Alaya, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
It's the water thing. I have a fear of the water. I can't swim to save my life, so that wouldn't be a good match for me.
I can't swim either, so.
You can almost get too far, too stiff, too rigid. And remember, women like emotions. And so almost if we could take like the last guy, I noticed how he was kind of humorous and goofy. If we could add some of that energy into this guy, like that would be very attractive. In this, he's like, I don't approach women, but he would benefit a lot from doing that because it would teach him to get out of the logic of his mind and into the emotions that females really connect to. At the end of the day, something else that's powerful about being in a relationship with women is they teach you how to play. And maybe they sense from this guy, You don't play enough. Everything is too serious. And so that's one of the beautiful things about approaching women is you work on that play, that looseness. It's one of the good things about going out, dancing, hanging out with your friends, watching comedy, is it reminds you to enjoy life and embrace life as a fucking beautiful play, a beautiful journey, and a woman will help you do that. So our guy here just has to play a little bit more. I think that would increase his attraction to a whole nother level.
So is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's very beautiful. I still wouldn't approach.
Okay.
I'm very particular.
Okay. Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
I'm Asia. I'm 25.
How you doing?
And Asia, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
No particular reason. It's just not really my type.
Okay.
I love that what you were saying about the Lord, though, for sure.
For sure.
Resonate with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of makes him not really your type?
A little taller.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. We hear that sometimes.
Exactly.
You know, we can't change our height, so it's
Yeah.
all good. She's very attractive. Still would not approach because I'm very particular. I know what I'm looking for.
All right.
Thank you. Let's go on over here.
Okay, so this is perfect. I still will not approach, he keeps saying. I'm very particular. Here's the deal, dude, is you need to approach because then when you do meet that person, it's not a big deal. They need to feel this loose energy from you. And so by not approaching, everything becomes too serious. Everything's like the Super Bowl metaphorically. Like in my own mind, I approach everybody, guys, girls, just continuously. I'm just always talking, what's up here? Hey, boom, check that out. Nice hat, whatever, nice shoes. I'm just in this flow. So then when you do meet somebody you're attracted to, it just kind of adds into the cycle of what you're already doing. But if you don't approach, you're just waiting for the right one. And then that day presents itself. You walk up to her, you're tight, you're stiff, you're rigid. And she's just kind of like, oh, hey, how's it going? And pieces out. Oh, fuck, I missed out. That ain't the way. Approaching and talking to females doesn't always have to have this end goal of being something. It doesn't have to be about sex or relationship. It can be literally just socializing. You need to get comfortable talking to females. Then when you actually meet the ones that you're actually attracted to, it's not a big deal to you. It's same. It's what you already do. So this guy's already got his own foot in his fucking mouth by not approaching women.
Princess, I'm 23.
Okay. And Princess,
Hello.
Princess, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I would say at first it was the whole cowboy thing, but I was like, that's not. But then the more I thought about it, I'm more so spiritual. I've been trying to figure out how I feel about religion. I grew up Christian and into that, but I've been figuring it out myself. So I feel like, I feel like you probably want someone who's already finding their self with God type deal.
Not necessarily. So I'm a Christian recording artist. I'm a Christian man. But my debut album is called Coming Into Faith. So it's telling my testimony.
Mm-hmm.
I was still in the clubs. I was still drinking, smoking, partying. I faced death and stuff like that multiple times. So I don't, judge people where they are. We can grow together if that was going to be a thing. You know what I mean? I just wanted somebody who was willing,
Yeah.
You don't have to. I'm looking for love, somebody to marry and cherish, and have kids with and stuff like that. So.
Understandable.
Thank you. Let's go on over here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
So my name is Paris. I'm 28. Hi. So I popped my balloon because I'm an ominous and I don't want it to get to a point where it's just like it becomes forceful in a situation. Like everything you list is cool. Like I'm like a person that I'm supportive of everything and everybody and whatever their journeys are. It's just that it's gonna always be an issue. Like in the future, like when are you going to, come back? And I kind of graduated from religion. So yeah. But you is handsome as fuck though. I ain't finna lie. Okay.
I appreciate you. And you're very beautiful.
Okay, so that is all the balloons popped, but we do thank you very much for coming on.
There you go. There's a good example of someone who has a solid look, alpha energy. But at the end of the day, do you notice how important a vibe is? Like as he went along, he seemed to get a little tighter and a little quieter. What I sense with this guy is within a couple of years, he'll flesh this shit out. Like he's still very young. 26 is very young. And he starts to understand more about women and approach them, talk to them. Like when you're younger, you're trying to control life. You're trying to be somebody, be something. And that's a lot of control type of energy. I'm going to force my way into this. I'm going to be the best singer. I'm going to be this recording artist. I'm going to have a business, whatever it is. And so it creates this kind of oftentimes tight energy. If you're already predisposed to having things organized and in order, it can be really tight. And so rather what you learn later on in life is you have to have this balance of letting go, of flow. And once he understands that and he allows and flows a little bit more, he will be much more attracted to women, because women also don't want to feel judged. When you hold something too tight, whether it's yourself, your religion, whatever it is, it puts off an energy that says, I'm going to be judgmental if you don't follow my frame. Women want to go through life like it's a fucking dance. So our man here has to learn to dance a little bit more, and he'll be very attractive to females in the future.
Thank you very much for coming on. Let's
Thank
go ahead
you.
and give it up for him, ladies.
Thank y'all, ladies.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
So my name's Ron.
Ron. Okay, and Ron, how old are you?
I'm 26.
26, and what do you do?
So I'm in the military and I own my own business.
Okay, thank you for your service.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
And what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to play basketball. I'm getting into photography and pretty much just hang out with my friends, you know. That's pretty much it.
Okay. And what are some things you look for in a woman?
You just pretty much just have to want to be led by a man, you know. Pretty ambitious, and that's pretty much it, you know.
Okay. All right, what are some deal breakers?
If you do have children, you know, I want to start a family of my own. And then I just got to be able to show like my mother, like your Instagram and stuff, you know, can't be doing too much and you laughing and stuff.
Okay.
You know, she got to approve pretty much.
All right. Approve on the Instagram.
Have to.
Okay, all right. So we did get a
Here's a good example of a man who knows what he wants. I love this, like, my mom has to like your Instagram. Because here's the reality, if there's any of you women watching. If you're at the club metaphorically or literally shaking that ass, you're getting validation and attention. That probably feels good. For a lot of women, that is their currency. They just want attention. But at the end of the day, that is not necessarily the type of woman that a man, not a boy, but a man wants to bring home to mom. And so remember, women, whatever you cast, be willing to catch.
Hi, my name is Jasmine. I'm 24.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I think he's really handsome. It's just I'm big on energy, and I just wasn't getting it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like you mean like you want high energy or
Just like a, you know, energy. Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Now she's someone that's your type?
Yeah, I would definitely approach her outside of here. You know, she's beautiful.
Let's start right here with your name and age.
I'm Princess. I'm 23.
Okay. And Princess, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I have a child. She's 5.
Okay. So children are a deal breaker for you.
It is.
Is she someone that is your type though?
Yeah, I would say.
Appreciate it. You look good.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I like the lashes. I respect it.
Thank you.
Yeah, for real.
Okay. We can have your name and age.
I'm sorry. I'm a goofball, but I'm Paris. I'm 28.
Okay. And Paris, why did you end up popping your balloon?
So, like I said, you are handsome. However, I do model and content creation. Not what you think. No, not like that. But you said your mom is gonna look. Not saying I got bad pictures, but I got a lot of creative pictures with different outfits and stuff. And I don't know where, and she don't understand like creative, artsy things, and she won't understand where I'm going with it. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah.
Now, has your mom told you no before off of a girl's Instagram?
Yeah, she has.
Oh.
She's like, you know, she's Puerto Rican. She don't really play with that.
Okay. And now is Paris someone that you type?
No. You know.
And why
much.
not?
Just the physical attraction wasn't there, you know.
Thank you.
Okay, here's something to look at with this guy. Notice how certain he is with everything. He understands what he wants, and even in his voice, his tonation, right? He's very certain. This is what I want. This is what I'm looking for. That's very attractive to a female. But how do you create that energy? You have to be a man of purpose. You have to know what you want. And so you're always looking to craft the life, the journey you're living. And then remember, you invite someone into that journey, and that's what they're looking at. Can I join this man's journey? When you are decisive and certain, that's what you'd call healthy masculine energy. When you are controlling and obsessive, that is unhealthy masculine energy. So make sure you're always working on your inner stuff, your inner work.
I'm going to have you ask these ladies a question, help you narrow it down, see who's more of your match.
Okay. So it's kind of like a 3-part question. So like, when was your last relationship? How did it end? And how long ago was it?
Okay, let's start right here with your name and age and the answer to those questions.
My name is Alexis. I'm 24. My last relationship was about 2 years ago. It ended because we just went, like, the compatibility just started, you know, separating.
Okay.
And We were together for 4 years.
Okay.
Alaya, and I'm 25, and my last relationship was the end of 2022, and we broke it off because of trust issues.
I'm Asia. I'm 25. My last relationship was about like 2 years ago. Lasted for 3 years, and it ended because it was just extremely toxic. Yeah, it was terrible.
Probably pretty much the same thing. Was it like toxic?
Was I toxic?
Both ways. I mean.
Well, I did have a hand to play, but not initially.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about toxic relationships for a second. The reality is most of you have no idea of what a healthy relationship should look like. What I like here is that at least she's willing to admit that she was part of the situation that created the toxicity. Here's the problem with toxic relationships is when you have an explosion, you react versus respond to a situation, is you break down the boundaries within the relationship. And what that means is like you literally overreact. You say things you shouldn't say, you threaten certain things in the relationship, or even worse. And when you do that, you literally break down the boundaries. And then what happens is you get back together. Oh, okay, let's work it out. It'll be fine. And once you've done that, you've stretched and created a new line, like a new boundary zone. And then what takes place? Well, you explode again. You react again because you haven't done the inner work to actually heal from the situation. And so you explode the boundaries again. And then you take the person back over and over and you repeat this process until you no longer know who the fuck you are. That is why you must flesh out the inner work and take your own level of responsibility within relationships. You're always looking to learn, how do I respond to situations versus react to situations? When you react, it's explosive and dangerous. Start to learn when you feel that energy start to build up. When the volcano is starting to erupt, slow down a little bit and ask yourself, what is the story I'm actually telling myself? So usually what's taking place is there's some kind of deep core wound. Like maybe you believe that you're not lovable or you have a fear of abandonment. And that resurfaces with little things within the relationship. It's called getting triggered. And then you attach to that trigger in a level 2 situation becomes a level 10 situation. And that leads to toxicity. So you must do what I call the inner work. As you do that work, you heal from the relationship. And then the relationship could be one of the most beautiful things because it's always reflecting back to you parts of yourself that you can grow and learn from. And if you're both willing to do that, you can build a beautiful relationship. On that note, my brand new book, Scars, is out. And it's all about the wounds, the scars that we all carry. Because each one of your scars tells a story. And when you go into those stories, you unearth your superpower. And so if you feel like that's something that you need to learn how to respond to situations, it's available now on Amazon. Just go in the description below, click the link, and you'll have an opportunity to buy it. Of course, get my free ebook, Double Your Dating, A Man's Guide to Love. But let's keep rolling with the video.
I'm 26 now. I'm not that I don't really have time for that. It's like
Yeah, no, I don't do the toxic stuff.
toxicity for
That's
me
why
now.
it's
It's kind of like
done. That's why it's done.
I respect it. You know, I
Yeah.
went your separate ways, but
Yeah.
yeah.
It's going over here. Ooh. Any questions?
Yeah. So, how soon are you looking to like get married, build a family, stability, and like a stable relationship?
Probably like in the next like year and a half, 2 years.
And
So
you-
like if somebody
okay.
comes along that actually meets like, I wouldn't say like my criteria, but like my standards or whatever, yeah, it'll work.
Okay.
Okay, quick point. Notice how you said standards. Not that any woman wants to go through like your checklist of shit that you're looking for. But as a man, you need to have standards. Because if you have standards for what you're looking for in life, you have standards for yourself. And that's naturally attractive. So notice as he said that, she didn't pop her balloon because she understands he's a man with a purpose. Part of understanding your journey in life or your purpose in life is understanding yourself. And so when you go through challenging things, when you go through heartbreak, setback, loss, grief, all those things, it's an opportunity for you to go into yourself and learn more about who you are. And that brings forward that grounded energy that's very attractive to women.
Any final questions between either one of you? You don't have to have one. If you don't have one, don't force it.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna force it, but if you got something for me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna force either.
Oh, all right then. That's energy I like. Okay, so is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Yeah.
We got a match. I'll take this mic and you guys can go on up. Let's give it up for them. Okay, ladies, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Drew. I'm a system engineer and I'm 27.
Okay, Drew, I didn't even have to ask you anything. You came out ready.
Yeah, ready to go. Yeah.
And what are some things you like to do for fun?
So I do a couple of different things for fun. So right now I'm currently training my dog for agility courses and things like that. So I'm trying to get more into that, as well as like I also do a little bit of fitness stuff on the side, like motivational fitness and things like that.
Okay.
So just trying to expand my repertoire and be like well balanced.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
Definitely someone who's more on the humble side, has a good head on their shoulders, is able to kind of like tell me and communicate things effectively, and also just be someone who's willing to listen, right? I think for me, when I look for someone who's listening and capable of listening them back, we kind of make it work because I'm kind of a listener. So
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
deal breakers, I would definitely have to say anybody who isn't capable of being humble. Like there's situations and times where you might be like a little bit over stressed about something, about you have a way to control yourself. I think that's really, really, really something that's really important. So if you're not able to do that, it's going to be kind of an issue.
Okay, so are you picking up what I'm seeing here? He's saying, I want a woman who's humble. I want a woman who's easy to talk with. Really what he's saying is I want peace. And remember, in a relationship, that's what a female brings, is peace and support. And that's one of the most beautiful things about a relationship with a woman. Just like a man who can be decisive and bring structure to a relationship and that grounded energy, the other side of that is control. Just like a female, the other side of peace is chaos. And so that's really what you're looking at. Is this woman going to bring chaos to my journey, or is this woman going to support my journey? Because one of the most powerful things to help you in life and move you forward is a supportive woman. But one of the quickest ways to destroy that journey is a woman who creates chaos. So men, you must understand that and use your intuition and take your time when getting to know a woman and have lots of options so you can screen them as well. You must screen women. Don't be in such scarcity that you just take what you can get. And men and women, you must again continually work on yourself so you're not reacting to situations and creating unnecessary chaos for you and your partner.
All right. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hi, my name is Jasmine. I'm 24. Well, you're very handsome.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. It's not really my type.
Okay. Is there something specific that makes him not really your type?
You know, and I wouldn't even say I have a type. It's just attraction.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not really attracted.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Now, Drew, is she someone that's your type?
Nah, I don't think so. Kind of the same. I'm not really feeling like a physical attraction. I love the outfit and everything, but just physically, I'm not really feeling like an attraction. In a relationship, when you're with somebody, there's always traits that come out naturally when you're with someone for a period of time. What would you say is your like most toxic trait? You would think that something that you'd be like, oh, this is gonna shy someone away. What would you say is your best quality, like your best trait?
I would say my toxic trait would be I would shut down. I need time to process the situation before I can actually talk to you. But a lot of people like to talk in that moment to resolve the issue. So I would say that was my toxic trait. And then for my most, what was the question? What was
Your best trait.
my best trait? My optimism. I'm very optimistic. I just love thinking about the future and what can possibly happen.
Okay.
Good
Okay.
answers.
All right. Your name and age and the answer to his question.
I'm Asia, I'm 25, and I would say my best trait that comes out, I think I'm like really helpful. If I notice something like that you might need help in, or like you forgot to do something, I'll always like try to help out. Toxic trait, I would say I'll just like ghost people. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Let's start with the first one you popped. So why did we end up popping her balloon?
Honestly, the responses you gave were really nice and everything. I think it was just a fit. I wasn't really feeling the fit kind of thing. You seem very, very humble, which is top notch. Like I love that. But I think it was just like the fit.
And then so why did we end up popping her balloon?
I think the thing that you mentioned, and I know you said you're kind of working on it, was kind of like the attitude control kind of thing. I think for me, I've had relationships in the past where that has been something they said they're working on, and it ended up being like a big, big problem. So I think my fear of kind of diving into that again, I'm not saying that it's always bad. Sometimes it's good because sometimes you need that counterbalance. I think that's what kind of deterred me away. Other than that,
again, this is another opportunity to really press that point of like doing the inner work. Like most of y'all think dating, attraction is all external stuff. I understand those points, but if you actually want a relationship to work, you need to have good inner work. Meaning like you need to work on your own shit, the stuff you bring into relationships. And if you're leaving a relationship, don't just jump into the next one. Look how you can take ownership over what you need to improve. And that's a gift you bring into the next relationship, and ultimately a gift for yourself. Remember, a relationship is not like a linear timeline. It's not just like A to Z. It's actually more like a DNA strand. It moves close together and then further apart. And your goal is to understand the things that bring you guys closer together. And there'll be naturally things that bring you further apart. One of them that's going to bring you further apart is explosive energy in the relationship, toxicity in the relationship. You do need to have friction. You're going to have to talk about difficult things. That's good. That creates tension and energy within the relationship. You can't just be passive in it, but you can do that through responding versus reacting.
close but no cigar, right?
Right.
Yeah.
That is all the balloons popped, unfortunately. But thank you so much for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for him, ladies. Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Jesse.
Jesse, how old are you?
I am 26.
And what do you do?
I'm a substation operator for electrical utility.
Okay. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to work out, read, like doing outdoor activities like hiking, swimming, scuba diving. Yeah, I like to cook too. I went to culinary school.
Oh, okay. We got a chef. We got a chef. So we did get a few pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping.
It's not my style. Yeah. And I do have like a preference, like a type, I guess.
Oh, now you got a type?
Okay, so let me clarify. I wouldn't say that I have a type, but attraction, Yeah.
Okay.
Dude,
She's someone that's your type?
I would approach her.
Okay, I don't know for sure, right? But this is a good example of someone who is not connected to their own intuition. Oftentimes what that comes from is trauma, your past, because it causes you to get stuck in your head. Because your brain goes on high alert, it's looking how it can protect you. And so when you do that, you get away from your intuition. Your intuition is your heart energy, the body sensations, how you feel about things.
A lion, I'm 25. It's just the overall attraction. I feel like you know when you know, like that's it. Overall, you're a nice looking dude.
I'm Asia, I'm 25, and I ended up popping my balloon just because I wasn't attracted. Like the initial attraction wasn't there for me. Yeah.
Okay.
What about for yourself?
Maybe.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't approach, but if you approach, I'll have a conversation with you.
Okay. Why wouldn't you approach?
Why wouldn't I approach? It's not necessarily my type.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah.
Is there something specific that makes her not your type?
It would probably have to be like resting face.
Oh, it's mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
But for me, I just
Want someone more pleasant looking.
Yeah, someone
I
looks
get
like
you.
inviting,
Okay.
Okay, she's another example of a strong alpha female. So what they both intuitively kind of sense from each other is it's not going to be a fit. He doesn't necessarily have that strong alpha energy. And remember, that's what she'll be attracted to. Like a man who can actually lead in the relationship. I don't sense that this dude could lead her in a relationship. And so if you want to create attraction with an alpha female, eye contact, body posture. The other thing taking place is you have to understand your own frame, like your own views, beliefs, how you present yourself to the world. That's what's called a frame. Like you have to understand and craft your frame. That's ultimately what a woman buys into, is that your purpose and your frame. My dude here seems like a cool dude. He's a good looking guy, but I don't sense he has a frame yet in life.
All right, and then we do have one more pop down here. Okay, your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
So
she's the other alpha.
I basically did the work for you. You deserve a woman that's 100% submissive. I'm not. I'm a switch, but I have a lot of dominating energy. I'm gonna be real with you. Okay. So that's really it. You're handsome. You really are.
Thank you.
But
so there it is. The other alpha type of female, the alpha energy, is not attracted to him. And she's aware of that. She's a little more mature. I don't know how old she is, but she's probably been in relationships where she feels like the dominant energy. What takes place with that is you have like a man who maybe carries masculine energy, but he's not fully embodied in that masculine energy. And that forces the female then to move into her masculine energy. Then you have like two positive charges, like a battery, right? There is no charge if there's two positives. There has to be a positive and a negative. And so when you move into your masculine energy, it allows the woman to relax and move into that feminine energy. And that creates a
So as far as red flags, I don't like a man who don't know how to communicate. I hate a man who can go all day without talking to me. That makes me want to block you because I need to know what's going on. I hate a liar. I hate if you have kids, it's a red flag to me. I don't like short men. I mean, your beard is okay.
Typically, like literally statistically, women feel more anxiety than men. So when you're not communicating, it causes them to get in their head and get a little more anxious. And then when they think about you in the relationship, all you remind them of is anxiety. That's why as men, it's really important for you to communicate. And I know, I get it. Like we often struggle with that shit, but you have to learn to communicate, talk from your heart, to be empathetic, to slow down a little bit. And not everything is a threat to you and your ego.
No, I don't. No.
Okay. Why'd you end up popping?
His beard. Like, how do you? Never mind. But yeah, that's it.
Okay.
He's not ugly or anything. I just
Okay, I sense with her that she has self-sabotaging energy. So that's like when you think that they're going to reject you, when you think it might not work out, I might as well just exit before I have to deal with it. A lot of people do that in relationship because in her mind, there's a lot of other beautiful women around. Remember, every woman thinks that. Like the 10 of 10s thinks about another girl who has a better butt or bigger boobs or is in better shape or smarter than her. There's always insecurities in everybody. There actually is no scale necessarily. Everyone can have an insecurity. It's how you manage those insecurities and move beyond self-doubt. And so this is a perfect example of self-sabotage. She exits before she has a chance to actually be rejected. But remember, there is no such thing as failure or loss. You're always learning to win.
not wrong with him. You know.
Is she someone that's your type, or did you want to ask me questions?
What are your red flags? Not red flags.
Yeah, I know. I
for
was
other.
just more. I was looking at you more. I'm just like thinking things. So I was like,
So
go
what are you
ahead.
gonna
And
ask?
just,
How do I take care of it?
no, it's gonna be something else, but it's not appropriate. So I just said, just don't.
Alright.
It's it's no big deal, but
I gotcha.
somebody will handle it. But okay.
Do you live out here?
No.
Sorry. I just can't. I did it before. I can't do it.
Single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
DeAndre,
DeAndre, how old are you?
I'm 27.
And what do you do?
I'm in the Air Force.
Okay, thank you for your service.
Appreciate it.
What are some things you like to do for fun?
I like music. I like nature, movies, TV.
Okay, all right.
I popped mine because I'm a mom. So like, you know, as you guys are like walking out, I'm looking, seeing if I can see them with my girls, you know, energy, stuff like that. So
Okay.
yeah.
My name is Princess. I'm 23. Initially just wasn't attracted, but I do have a daughter as
Okay.
well. So
That's right.
Got it. Now, is she someone that's your type?
For sure. Yeah.
I appreciate it.
No problem.
Okay. And then we got two more down here. Why did you end up popping your balloon?
I think it's the physical attraction.
Okay.
That's really it.
Is there something specific?
No, I just not attracted.
Okay.
But like, yeah, nothing like that. Like,
No,
but we
you're
can be
good.
friends.
You're good.
God, please, no! 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 No!
You're fine.
Yeah, but yeah, I just wasn't feeling it.
All right. And
How tall are you?
5'6".
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. How tall are you?
5'5".
It's the heels then.
It's the heels.
Women.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, thank you. And right here as well, your name and age.
Alaya, and I'm 25. And I popped my balloon because you remind me of my father so much, literally.
Okay, so you're seeing height come up a few times here. So if you're shorter and you just buy into it, there's a lot of opportunities with this, baby, then that's what they will feel. If you're extra tall and you're insecure about it, then that's what they will feel. We naturally feel what someone else is exuding off of them. And so if you exude confidence, you own your space, own who you are, and remember that you're not competing. There is no competition because you're a unique one-of-one character. That's what makes meeting people so awesome, is we're all these unique one-of-one creatures. And buy into yourself, dude. Like, you got it. You're good. Own it and bring that energy forward.
Hi, I'm Alex. I'm 25. It's just he's short. That's all. I like 6 feet up. There's nothing wrong with you. I mean, we can be friends.
That was the quickest round we ever had.
Let's go.
Well, that is all the balloons popped, unfortunately, but we do thank you for coming on. Let's
no
go ahead and
problem.
give it up for him, ladies.
Okay, there we have it. Another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.